When you think of words to describe Pol, you think of superlatives such as top class, outstanding, and excellence. I should have spotted there was something exceptional about her right from the word go. When she was born, her eyes were wide open, bright and alert, as though she'd been here before.
I'm just going to say a few words on behalf of my dad. You'll have to bear with me, I'm reading from a sheet because he speaks slightly differently to me, so. This is a very, very special day for Pollyanna and Matt, and indeed for all of us who know and love them. 30 years ago, a little girl with an unbelievable head of jet black hair was born in Pembury Hospital, Tunbridge Wells. For some days there was no name above her cot in the hospital. Andrea and I had not finalised a choice. While she had no name, she certainly had a pair of lungs. I could hear her above all the other babies as I parked the car outside in the hospital car park. One evening, when visiting after work, I noticed there was a label over her cot with Pollyanna printed on it, a choice finally suggested for us by her loving granny, whom Pol grew to love deeply and who doted on her in return. Now, some 30 years later, she stands before us as a radiant and beautiful bride. Darling Pollyanna, as my younger daughter, you have always held a special place in my heart. I have never seen Pol look so happy and so fulfilled as she has been since meeting Matt. What more could a father wish for? And I rejoice in her happiness and thank Matt most sincerely for patiently helping Pol to this happy conclusion. Now, what of Matt? Well, we have come to know one another only gradually due to geographical circumstance, and I can say that I have found you to be one of life's true gentlemen. As I have come to know you better, my respect for you has grown and grown. You are a real credit to your parents, and I couldn't wish for a finer son-in-law. Started seeing each other, I was in London, so I saw very little of the two of you at the time, but it didn't take me long to realise, to discover what a kind, gentle and patient kind of guy Matt was. All attributes that are very endearing and very much needed to be with a girl like Pol.
We're gathered this afternoon to witness and of course to celebrate the marriage between Matt and Paul. Well, of course, marriage is not an easy path. It requires devotion, the ability to listen, the wisdom to know when we're wrong, and the strength and humility to be able to put things right. But above all, it does require unquestioning love. And somebody once said that love is a vague word, run off its feet and worn to a shadow, because people use it to describe so many different things, from the way we feel about certain people to whether or not we like our favourite food. What we humans do know about love, though, is that we need it, because it's from this one baffling emotion that the most satisfying parts of our lives come. And love's not only sharing the important times in our lives, the happy, sad, scary and emotional times, it's also about sharing those silent moments of peace, when you don't feel the need to speak, or for the silence with music or television. It's being so at peace with one another that doing nothing at all is comforting and indeed satisfying.
I, Matthew Peter Ford,
Take you, Pollyanna May Hudson,
take you, Pollyanna May Hudson,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
I promise to love and cherish you,
I promise to love and cherish you,
comfort and care for you,
comfort and care for you,
support and encourage you,
support and encourage you,
and to be loyal and faithful to you always.
and to be loyal and faithful to you always.
I make these promises to you
I make these promises to you
for the rest of our lives together.
for the rest of our lives together.
And Paul. I, Pollyanna May Hudson,
I, Pollyanna May Hudson,
take you, Matthew Peter Ford,
take you, Matthew Peter Ford,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
I promise to love and cherish you,
I promise to love and cherish you,
comfort and care for you,
comfort and care for you,
support and encourage you,
support and encourage you,
and to be loyal and faithful to you always.
and to be loyal and faithful to you
I
always.
make these promises to you
I make these promises to you
for the rest of our lives
for the
together.
rest of our lives together.
Paul, I give you this ring
Oh, I give you this ring
as a token of my love and affection
as a token of my love and affection,
and a sign of our marriage.
and a sign of our marriage.
Wear it with happiness and pride,
Wear it with happiness and pride,
now and always.
now and always.
Okay, keep it on.
Let's go.
That's not coming off, is it? And if you like, Paul, take it with you. The third finger is left hand. Matt, I give you this ring
Matt, I give you this ring
as a token of my love and affection
as a token of my love and affection,
and a sign of our marriage.
and a sign of our marriage.
Wear it with happiness and pride,
Wear it with happiness and pride,
now and always.
now and always.
Okay. Well, today you come before your family and friends and made a declaration of your intention to share your lives together as husband and wife. May the solemnly binding contract required by law, and you've given and received rings in the traditional marking of those marriage vows. Now my privilege and indeed my pleasure to declare that you're now husband and wife.
And look, it's been an incredible day. We can all agree it's been a wonderful day, and I know that these guys, Matt and Paul, have put a ton of effort in. We also know the journey, to get here today as well. So it's no mean feat, that particularly in kind of the weird times that we live in, that you've been able to achieve such a wonderful and kind of seamless day. So huge congratulations to you. So Matt has always strived to progress, developing his career, but also developing himself personally, and at times just working relentlessly. Positive attitude, and I think this is an amazing attribute. Matt carries an infectious optimism, even in the face of real challenges. But the most important thing is, you always know you're never that far away from a smile and a joke with Matt, which is really awesome. The next one you're going to love, Matt. Eternal baby face. See, he mentioned grey hairs earlier, but come on, out of everybody I know, he carries a face of a man many years younger. I don't know what the moisturising regime is going on. Paul can probably tell us, but yeah, you're doing something right there. And finally, grounded and honest. I've found Matt to be a trusty advisor and a voice of reason in many situations, and also straight talking in the best possible way. But that's enough about Matt. So, Paul, to echo all the previous compliments, you truly look amazing today. I know you have and you will continue to make Matt an incredibly happy man and provide an excellent influence on his life. And it's typical for a best man to try and provide a word of advice about how the newlyweds should proceed, but you know, the journey to this wedding, hey, it's been long and windy, right? And at every step in the journey, I've really been in awe of both Matt and Paul, how you've dealt with all the challenges. And I've got absolutely no doubt that this strength in your relationship is going to bring an amazing amount of happiness. So no advice from me, I can tell you that. So this just leaves me to ask everybody to raise a glass to the newlyweds. Matt and Paul, may you be eternally happy.
Okay, so now to the most important person of the day, Paul. I want to start by taking you all back to the beginning. So we met via a date app, and we decided to meet up in the pub for a few drinks. And from the moment I first met Paul, I knew I found something special. We spoke every day. We used to see each other most weekends when she used to bring me treats in the form of flapjacks and gingerbread men and muffins. So it's true. So it's true to say, from the early days, she knew the way to my heart. Paul, you're beautiful, elegant, and intelligent. You're my soulmate and my best friend. You've made me the happiest and proudest man in the world today by marrying me. I can't envision my life without you. Many people say the wedding day is the best day of their life, and now I can see why. So therefore, please may you all join me in raising a toast to my beautiful wife, Paul. So Paul, cheers.
I can't tell you how happy I am to see my one and only daughter get married today, and I'm proud to have you, Matt, as my son-in-law. What a gentleman you are. So finally, and to close, let's toast the happiness to my daughter Paul and her husband Matt. Thank you. Cheers.